Hello, this is Abhinandan. Before I play this video, I want you to observe this video very carefully for 49 minutes. I am doing it with subtitling so it will be more clear for you to understand his accent. He is the CEO of the Got Backup. And this is the latest, last Wednesday's webinar. Every week, the company does three presentations. Wednesday night, when the CEO speaks, okay, then on Tuesday, they have an event, then they have on Friday also. Now, let me play the video right now. This is Abhinandan from Bangalore, right now in Miami, Florida. So please observe this very carefully. And if you have any question, talk to Abhinandan.
Hey, good evening. Excuse me. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for coming. Awesome to be here. My name is Joel Therrien, President and CEO of Got Backup. As usual, let us know where you're logging in from. Guylaine, bonsoir. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Rockstar Robert Blakely, how are you? Marie Paul, welcome. Jack Ness, welcome. Chris and Tammy Jengra, some of our top leaders out of Toronto, Canada, welcome. Tracy, Urban, Leon, Kevin, Sylvie Cossette, welcome from Quebec again. Looks like it's Team Canada in the house here tonight for sure, Jack. I agree with that. Welcome, Angela from Montana. Welcome from Thailand, all the way from Thailand. Welcome, guys. Nice to have you here. We've had another amazing week. And with our new software being released to all of you over the next week or two, we're about to literally we're exploding now, but we've got a tsunami of growth and so forth coming, guys. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you. So to the people who've never been here before, welcome, guys. My name's Joel Therrien. As I already said, I'm President and CEO of Got Backup. Tonight, we're going to do a short and quick presentation on Got Backup, which is a cloud storage backup solution and collaboration and share and anything you can think of. And so I like to let people know right off the get-go, this is a presentation. And no, I'm not going to sell you something for $2,000. This opportunity is the most cost-effective, most valuable opportunity anywhere in the world right now, by far, because it's $20 a year to be a reseller, and the product is less than $10 a month, $9.97 per month. Everything that I'm going to show you tonight is absolutely included in your membership, and I promise you, you're going to be blown away. So in tonight's presentation, we're going to talk about how you can make a great income, but we're going to focus a lot on the product because the product is what generates lifelong residual income and generational wealth for you and your family. So it's time to turn your dreams into reality with a product that's at the beginning of a massive trend, and we're growing in leaps and bounds in 143 countries around the world right now. So Got Backup is here to help average people with above average work ethic truly achieve their dreams and goals, guys. And we have a new record today, a new member in his first 22 days. Imagine this, guys. In his first 22 days, brought in 404 members, one individual. Absolutely exceptional. Why can people do that? Because everybody knows what backup is. Everybody knows they should be backing up their devices, and anyone, anywhere in the world can afford $9.97. So to give you a little bit of my background, guys, I used to work in a hospital, and I realized very quickly that that was not going to get me to where I wanted to go with me and my family, which was more financial and time freedom. So I started in 1997 with a dream and a goal to make $500 a month. The reason it was $500 a month is that was my mortgage payment on my very itsy bitsy tiny house in Nepean, Ontario, Canada. And boy, was I in a limiting belief at that point. And now we've had so much success that in 2007, 10 years after starting online, we outgrew the fiber optic capacity of our data center in Canada, and we moved to San Antonio, Texas. We came here to our beautiful 10,000 square foot data center, of which I'll give you a virtual tour of very shortly. And we chose this area because there's massive amounts of fiber optics to run cloud storage and run a data center. Rackspace is here, Microsoft is here, Valerio is here, Toyota is here, all with their data centers. It's just a great place to run a data center. So the reason why we're growing so much is because of the product and focusing on two global trends. And the first trend is think about this, guys, 15 billion devices on the planet right now that all have one thing in common. They create massive amounts of data, whether it's in the form of pictures or videos or contracts or PowerPoint presentations or Word docs or PDFs. There's more and more and more data being created every millisecond across the world. And it's the one common denominator across the world. Not everybody's into beauty. I know most women are. Not everybody's into health and fitness. Not everybody's into travel and discounts. Yes, these are all wonderful things, but everybody has one of these without a doubt. And 85% of people worldwide also own a computer as well. So that's the common denominator where we put together an amazing home-based business opportunity for you guys, which is at the beginning of a trend. Cloud storage and cloud backup is in its infancy stages right now. Guys, you want to be at the beginning of a trend. If we were selling Betamax and VHS cassette tapes, even for 5 cents right now, I know it sounds ridiculous, it would be not a great opportunity because we've gone way over that trend. The cloud storage and backup is estimated to go over $500 billion a year in the coming years, and it will certainly do so without a doubt. So we're at the beginning of a trend with a product that everybody understands instantly. Everybody knows what backup is, and everybody knows they should back up their stuff. And why? Not only is there with so much data being created, more and more people are accidentally losing their data, and that's what happened to me. Share my story in just a moment. Amazing 45% of cell phone users have admitted to accidentally losing some of their data, whether they accidentally deleted photos or they ran over their phone or whatever the case may be. 5,700 phone screens are cracked every hour, and a laptop or cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And that's what happened to me personally, guys. And that's how Got Backup was born. 14 years ago, I was getting on a cruise ship and I had my laptop bag with me. I gave my laptop bag reluctantly to one of the porters who was supposed to put my laptop bag into my cabin. Long story short, it got stolen. In my laptop bag was my laptop and what I thought was my backup plan, which was my external hard drive. Guys, I lost every single picture and video of my kids growing up from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8 years old. I was absolutely devastated. Even to this day, the only pictures I have left are the ones I printed off back then and were hanging on my wall. And I thought to myself, Joel, you have a very secure data center, where you hold data and websites and all that kind of stuff. Why didn't we just put it there? And so that's how Got Backup was born, guys, out of a personal tragedy of my own. Not only are people losing data, but they're running out of space all over the place because now you can shoot video on your phone in 4K. The resolution on pictures is incredible now. So more and more people are filling up their devices and they need a place to store their data because they don't want to delete pictures and memories and videos and contracts and all that kind of stuff. And people know that external hard drives are not safety proof. They degrade, they can fail, and they can get lost or stolen like what happened to me. So more and more people are realizing, why get an external hard drive, which will cost me $150 when I can get cloud storage for me and 5 other family members for less than $10 per month, okay? The other global trend, especially with inflation, 42% of Americans now have a side hustle business. 62% of the Gen Z, 18 to 25, are realizing that their day-to-day job is not enough income to provide them with the things that they need in their life. It's like I said, especially with the inflation today, and let's hope that goes down in the coming months. But more and more people are wanting to start businesses from home as well. And guys, I got to tell you, it's been lovely. Yes, I outgrew. Yeah, I'm coming to you live right now from my home office, but my data center, which you're going to get a tour of in just a moment, is literally a 2-minute drive. I've always bought my commercial location first, and then I found a house or built a house very, very close by. Haven't had to deal with traffic in 20 plus years right now, and it's just really, really amazing. So We leverage these two global trends with Got Backup, and that's why we're growing very quickly in 143 countries around the world. We're about a year and a half to year and 3/4 in. Let me think of that. Yeah, about almost a year and a half in, and we're in 143 countries around the world, and we're just beginning. Here's the main reason people join us versus joining iCloud, Dropbox, and Google Drive. Yes, of course. The business opportunity enthusiasts go, Google Drive doesn't pay me a dime, Dropbox doesn't pay me, iCloud doesn't pay me. But the main reason people are joining us, guys, is if you fill up your computer or your phone, whether it's your Android or iPhone, iCloud's going to charge you $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Same with Dropbox and same with Google Drive. We, for the same price point, instead of one account, we provide you 6 terabytes of space, 6 total separate accounts, of which you can back up unlimited devices. And there's 6 totally separate accounts with a separate username and password. Okay. So people say, Joel, just so I'm clear, what you're telling me is me and 5 other family members or business colleagues, if you're running a small business, can back up every single device that we have to the cloud, share that data in the cloud if we want to for less than $10 per month. And we're like, yes. And they're like, that is an absolute no-brainer. Sign me up today. And that's why we're growing in leaps and bounds, aside from great compensation plan, great leadership, but an amazing product with unbeatable value, guys. So again, in summary, instead of 2 terabytes of space, we give you 6 for $9.97 a month. It includes up to 6 separate accounts, and it includes the necessary automated apps to back up all your phones and the necessary apps to back up all your computers. And you can access, it's not just backup, guys. You'll see, you'll be able to access it in the cloud from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. So we're providing 3 times the value, 6 separate accounts for the same price as the competition. Now, a lot of people say, Joel, how can you do that? How can you offer so much for so little? It's because we own and operate every single thing that we do. Okay. We own the building, we own the servers, we own the routers, we own everything in our server room, and everything, guys, is completely paid off. There's no mortgage on our building. We owe not a penny to anybody. And by keeping everything in-house, we keep things very efficient, cost effective, and you'll see just how cost effective our server room is. So let's play that video for you now, guys, and we'll come back. You'll see our security, you'll see our efficiency, you'll see everything. And I'm proud to say we're having our first live event in our office in January, and you'll all get an invite to that very, very soon. Let's play that video. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure, and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power, every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspects of security is use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So there you go, guys. There is a tour of the server room itself. Very secure, fully PCI compliant, and everything is completely and utterly encrypted. And I'll probably show you that tonight, just to show you guys just how literally impossible it is to hack your data and so forth. So let's move on with the presentation a little bit. So then the next thing that what I want to show you before we get into the how you make money with Got Backup, because again, I like to talk more about the product because it's the product that generates lifelong residual and generational wealth for you, right? I think so many companies today focus on commissions and how much money are you making. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people making really good money, but it's the product itself. If people fall in love with your product and they're willing to pay for it, that's the key, right? Everything I've ever created over my 25 years of experience are products that people need. And here, pay attention to this because this is critical to your success. Okay. We create products that people are used to paying for on a monthly basis, irrespective of an opportunity. Okay. Dropbox is $9.99 a month. Google Drive is $9.99 a month. iCloud is $9.99 a month. Got Backup is $9.97 per month, but we offer you 3 times the space. So the point is, people are willing to pay for this service irrespective of an opportunity because people see value in being able to back up all their devices for them and their whole family for less than $10 per month. Okay. So the next kind of thing that comes up with a lot of people are like, Joel, wow, this sounds amazing, truly amazing, but I don't have very many technical skills. I don't know if I would know how to back up my stuff. And if I don't know how to back up my stuff, can I actually make money from home promoting this opportunity? And I like to tell people, listen, if you're on this webinar, which you are, you have enough technical skills to make this work. So the next video I want to play for you is our show you how our mobile app works. Now I have the mobile app on my phone right here on my first page. When you click that, it opens up the app where I have access to everything, not just my phone data, but my computer data, my other phone data, my desktop data, everything is centralized right here, and I have access to it from there. So I'm going to play another video that shows you just how easy it is to install the app on your iPhone or your Android and back up everything, and then we'll come back and talk to you again. So let's play that video now. And again, it's just to show you guys that despite your technical skills, this is super easy. We all know it needs to be super easy, because if it's not easy, it's not duplicatable. So let's play that now.
Everybody, this is a quick walkthrough of how to install your Got Backup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's two ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for Got Backup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let Got Backup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your Got Backup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these three little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these three boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your Got Backup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your Got Backup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. Unlimited Data Plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
So there you go, guys. Super easy. One click, and then you start backing up your devices. And then once your first backup is done on your phone, any pictures or videos that you take after the fact will be automatically uploaded to your cloud, okay? So what I'm going to do now is just share my screen with you all, okay? And show you guys how the software itself works. Because remember, it's not just backup, it's full collaboration and share. So here I am in my cloud, okay? And here you can segregate by, well, I'll show you images, videos, pictures, whatever the case may be. You can see that we're big fitness fanatics and big animal fanatics. So this was my dog Eli. I guess he was getting ready for leg press, and I don't know, maybe he's just warming up here, right? So this is a personal gym, by the way, that we have in our data center. Here's my son, who's another fitness enthusiast. He won his division a couple years ago when he did a fitness competition. Anyway, I'm not here to show you my whole personal life, but you can segregate by images or videos. Another thing that my wife loves to do is pole dancing because it's great for core strength and so forth. So every Monday, she's always sending me these videos, and so they have them here. So um, I'm going to embarrass her and show you how the share feature works. So anyway, here, as an example, again, segregate by videos, segregate by pictures, segregate by albums, all that kind of stuff. Let's say I want to share this with all of you. I click on here, I click on share, I create a share link, I click copy, I come back to the room, and now this is not a recording. Okay. And now you can go and download that video. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be just videos. It could be a full folder. So if I come back to all my files here, you'll see this is all the different stuff that I have backed up. Okay. We also have full PowerPoint and Word doc collaboration as well. So here's the actual PowerPoint that I'm running right now on, in this webinar. And here it is here. And heck, why don't I give this to you? So we could collaborate on this PowerPoint, but I'm going to click off here. I'm going to click on share here. I'm going to copy here. I'm going to come back here. And now I've shared with you our PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So you've got all your collaborate share here. And then over here, you have your computer backups. Okay. Which I'm going to show you how the software works in just a moment. And you have your mobile backups here as well. So remember in the video, it said it automatically creates a Android upload. It automatically creates an iPhone upload. Okay. And then from there, you can segregate by year and by month. So here we are, 2020, December, and here's the pictures there. And so again, if I wanted to share them all with you, I could. Okay. So so let's come back to the computer backups here, and we'll show you just how easy it is to back up your computer. So you can see here, this is my main computer that I'm on right now, my MacBook Pro 3. This is another one that I have, but this is my bigger one, 690 gigabytes here. The last backup ran today, December 4th at 1856 or just before 7 o'clock, okay? Here is the app itself on my actual computer. So I'm gonna open the control panel, and you can see the time here, 6:56 p.m., corresponds exactly with the time here, okay? That's when my last backup run. Now, let's say in practical situation, I accidentally deleted a PowerPoint on my computer and I want to go and get it from the backup. You click on Restore Files. Now, for security purposes, of course, you're going to need to put in your password again. Okay. Now, because I have 686 gigs on my computer, which is a lot, okay, it takes a little while to load the file tree. It takes about 35 seconds. We'll let that run. And then anything that I forgot, I'll show you in just a second. We actually give you, here's another cool feature. All of it included for less than $10 a month, guys, is we give you full versioning for up to a year. What do I mean by versioning? So here's all the different backups that have been running on my computer. I can go back to any date that I want to, any hour that I want to, and go and restore. So again, if I accidentally deleted a PowerPoint or a contract or some pictures, or I come here, I come to my users folder, and here I'm going to go to my pictures folder as an example. Okay. And I am going to restore this CrossFit Live folder. And I can go and pick a folder I want to restore it to. So just for demonstration purposes only, I created a restore folder in here, okay, which is right here. Right now, you'll see that restore folder is empty. But I'm going to restore the pictures from the cloud back to my computer, and you'll see just how quickly this happens because we use some really cool compression technology and so forth. And our compression is so amazing that you don't even need a content distribution network around the world. So it says, let me make sure I'm still sharing my screen. Okay, I am. Last time I wasn't. You are about to restore your pictures to the restore folder. Do you want to do so? Click yes. So now it's going to be restoring those pictures and so forth. And there's about 170 pictures in that folder. So if I come here and I come back to my pictures and I go to that restore folder, you'll see in real time behind here that it's actually restoring those pictures. in real time. It's restoring them right now. That's why it's going up and down, restoring those pictures. Super, super powerful, super, super easy to use. Now, you're only going to use the restore feature if you want to restore a whole computer or you lost certain things on your computer, right? So the app's just about done. Like I said, it is restoring quite a few pictures here, and it's a really, really powerful tool. And then from there, you'll see there's the actual pictures right there that I restored from the computer itself. So let me close that. I'll let the restore finish. Let me quick close preview, so on and so forth. Close that. I'll let that restore finish, and then I'll come back and show you a couple other features of the software and so forth. So it's a pretty large folder, but anyway, let me come back here and let me come back to, oh, there we go. It's finished. Okay, let me come back here. So it's finished restoring, and it's super, super simple. It will automatically run a backup every hour, and you have those versionings of every hour for up to a whole year. If you want to run a manual backup, you just click backup now. You're going to see it's preparing for backup. And now it's scanning my computer, looking for new things to upload to the cloud. Super, super powerful, super simple software to use. Okay. So the point is, if it's not super simple and super duplicatable and it doesn't have a massive value, there's no long-term success. We check off every single box. Super simple that anybody can do it. It's something that everybody needs at a price point that anybody can afford. Okay. So let's talk about how you make money in our compensation plan. Excuse me. There's 7 different ways to make money, but we're only going to talk about the first 3 for now. Okay. First one is from your own efforts, your customer acquisition bonus. Now, please pay attention. Your average home-based business opportunity, if they're selling physical products, their total payout is 33 to 35%. Okay. We allocate 75%, up to 75% back into our compensation plan. And what you'll see is just our customer acquisition bonus is higher than the total payout of other companies. Okay. If you make a sale of the product monthly at $9.97, we're going to give you 200% commissions, or just shy of $20. If you make a sale for the year, and roughly 35 to 40% of people pay for the year because we give them 2 months free, most companies will pay out those commissions over 12 months. If you sign somebody up tonight, Wednesday, okay, for the year, we're going to give you 50% commission, or just shy of $50, and you're going to get paid this Friday. All of it, not spread out over 12 months. You're going to get the $50 this Friday. Customer acquisition bonuses are paid every single week. Okay. That's the first way you get paid. So as an example, if you sign up 20 people, you're going to get $400 commission. Now, I've seen people sign up 30 or 40 people their very first day. Okay. That's not common. Just telling you. And like I said, we have a new record. Somebody in their first 22 days signed up over 400 people. How can they do that? Because it's just $9.97 a month. And a lot of people, hey, do you want to back up every single device that you have for you and your whole family for less than $10 a month in a secure encrypted data center that's passed all the tests, that is certified, PCI compliant, GDPR compliant for less than $10 a month? People are like, yeah, why wouldn't I? There's zero price objections with this opportunity. Okay, guys. So that's one example. Okay. So now let's talk about the beautiful part, right? The leveraged and passive income that you can make from the efforts of the team as you build your team. Okay. So we have a 2-team tree, meaning you can only put one on your left, one on your right, which forces a lot of spillover into your downline, which helps your team out. Okay. To qualify for your cycle bonuses, do a couple of things. Okay. You have to remain active with your Got Backup subscription. Then you have to enroll at least one person on your left, one person on your right. Now you're qualified for cycle commissions. Now get this, guys. What's super cool is if you sign up 2 people for the year, your membership's already paid for. Your backup is paid for just like that. Could you run a restaurant and survive with just 2 customers? No. What about a doctor's office? What about a dentist? No, right? With us, you're already breaking even with 2 referrals. Okay. It's incredible compensation. Okay. So once you have one on the left, one on the right, then you're qualified for your cycle commissions. Okay. Then you have what's called a cycle match bonus as you rank up in our compensation plan. Once you start getting into the gem tiers, which I'll explain to you a little bit later, you start to get a matching check on all your direct referrals. So everybody's shooting for diamond. Why? Now you start to get 100% check match on your direct referrals. So if you refer somebody and they make $1,000 a month in their cycles, you're going to make an extra $1,000 a month. Now, it doesn't just stop with one referral. Let's say you have 4 referrals who each make $1,000 a month. You're going to get an additional $4,000 per month, $1,000 per month for each person. Okay. So I'll get to the questions in a little bit, guys. It's kind of hard to answer questions and so forth. So 2 tutorials, give me a bit, and we'll pick up some of the questions in just a bit. Okay. The other way you earn are generational bonuses, dynamic compression bonuses, rank pool bonuses, and leadership bonuses. Okay. Now, if you want to maximize the comp plan, you simply focus on these benchmarks. Okay. Very simple benchmarks is become copper yourself. Put one person on your left, one person on your right. Repeat that process. Put another person on your left, another person on your right. Okay. That's 4 referrals. Once you do that, to maximize the compensation plan, all you do is help your direct referrals become copper. Okay. Help them put one on their left, one on their right. Now, don't put one on their left and one on their right for them. Help them do it. Okay. And that's how you maximize the comp plan. Copper, copper, copper. If your downline goes copper, which is only one on the left, one on the right, you will maximize the compensation plan. Here's the best part, guys. There are 0 price objections worldwide. Okay. That's why we're in 143 countries. Just as an example, we have an office in India. Okay. The average salary in India, not with our team, they get paid much better than this, but the average salary in India is about $250, $300 a month. People over there are starving for opportunity. Now, I'm just focusing on India, but it's the same whether it's India, Pakistan, Ukraine, you name it, worldwide. Okay. They're starving for opportunity. The problem is most opportunities are $100 to $150 a month. If you're making $250, $300 a month, there's no way you can put half your salary into an opportunity, right? With us, it doesn't matter where you live. Nobody cares about $9.97 per month. We have massive growth in the Philippines, massive growth in Africa, massive growth in Ghana, massive growth in Cote d'Ivoire, massive growth all over the world because people are like, hey, I want to do this and I can afford it. It's a price point that anybody can afford. And we just hit 2 weeks ago, our 143rd country, Bahrain. Now, the next question that comes up, it doesn't matter how many countries we are in. What matters is, guys, because we're a software as a service product selling cloud storages and cloud backup service, okay, we are available in every single country around the world, in the 195 countries there are in this world. We're available in them all. You can pay by credit card, you can pay by crypto, okay? So when you recognize achievements, this is how you rank up the compensation plan, okay? Refer one person, you go bronze. Refer 2 people, you go copper. Help your referrals become copper, you go silver, so on and so forth, up the compensation plan, okay? It's a very, very lucrative compensation plan, and we have people making 5 figures a month, even though the product is only $9.97. Now, again, because of FTC regulations, I have to tell you, no, that's not typical. Why? This is the truth. Understand this, okay? What people financially invest into an opportunity or business is in direct proportion to the effort that they put in. What do I mean by that? Well, if you start a franchise or you start a restaurant today, okay, it's going to cost you $400,000. Because you're investing so much money, you're going to do everything possible to make sure that's a success. If you have to put in 18-hour days, you're going to. If you have to put in 20-hour days, you're going to, right? Well, with us, it's $9.97 per month. It doesn't break the bank for anybody. A margarita is more expensive than $9.97 a month. A Starbucks coffee is just about $9 right now, right? So the challenge is, and it's not a real challenge, I'm just trying to explain to you, because it's such a small investment, 70 join, do nothing in their first 2 to 3 months. Okay. Why? It's only $10, right? Anybody, and they just, maybe some people just want to back up their stuff. So you can rank up the compensation plan very, very quickly if you actually put in a little bit of work. Okay. And like I said, we have a new record of somebody in their first 22 days brought in 404 people. Okay. In the past 22 days. It's incredible. We see many people in what we call our 2% club who've made 10 referrals or more. Why? It's $10. You're not asking somebody to invest $1,000 and then $150 a month. It's $20 to become a reseller per year, and then only $9.97 per month. It's pennies. But the way we structured our compensation plan with the compounding effect of the matching check on your 2-team tree, there's very, very, very good money to be made. Okay. Very good money. And there's a lot of people making good money. Guys, Dropbox has 700 million users worldwide. 700 million. iCloud has 1.2 billion users worldwide. What does that tell you? People are willing to pay for their cloud storage irrespective of an opportunity. Now, everything else is included as well. All your landing pages, all your email marketing tools, all your ad copy, all your phone support, all your software updates are absolutely included in your membership. Okay. So here's the key of why we're growing so fast. It's a product that everybody needs. Yes, some people say to me, Joel, I don't need backup. And what that's telling me is that they're just not interested in the opportunity. Okay. Because everybody knows they should back up their devices. We all know somebody who's lost data if we haven't lost data ourselves. So it's a product everybody needs at a business and price point that anyone can afford. I've never met somebody who says, well, Joel, I love what you have to offer, but can I wait till next week when I get paid? Or can I talk to my wife to make sure that we can afford this? Like, no, people spend $10 every day on stuff that they don't even know what they're spending it on. Like, truly, right? It's $10. So it's trying to turn your dreams into reality. How do you do so? You ask yourself one very simple but powerful question. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month? Almost nobody says no. Okay? Nobody says no. So all you need to do is go to God. And while you go to Got Backup Live and stuff, I'll try to look at some of the questions here. Just reading some of the questions here. Oh my God. I don't have those numbers off the top of my head, 2 tutorials. And it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what you guys are capable of, right? Here, let me show you one more thing, guys. So we're in the 4th of December, right? So let me share my screen again, because it's not about, and I get it, tutorials. It's not about the leadership. It's about what the average person can do, right? As they say in network marketing, it doesn't matter what works for you. It's what works for everybody. So what I want to do is I just want to show you something here. Give me a second. I'm going to log into a demo account. Okay. So here, this other area I'm going to show you. So, well, here, let me just start sharing my screen again. So this is your cloud area where you store everything. Okay. And then over here is our, let's call it our marketing members area. Everything here, your reseller tools in English, French, Italian, Spanish, so on and so forth. But what I want to show you guys is, let's click here to our December cash contest. Okay. Now remember, it's only the 4th of December. So yes, we have our typical leadership up here. Joshua, that's the guy that brought in 400 people and so forth. But what's more important, in 4 days, over 78 different people have made sales. That's insane duplication. It's not hard to talk to somebody and say, would you like to back up every single device that you have for you and your whole family for less than $10 per month? It's a very, very simple question. Okay. So again, since I'm in here, guys, and the webinar is kind of over, we give you access to your cloud and all the tools that you need without a doubt. So we've do all your tools in English. We've done all your tools in many, many different languages. Okay. Why? Because we're an international company in 143 countries around the world. So let me remove that, come back here, and so forth, guys. So let me come back. Thank you, Roman. Great opportunity. Francis, Coach Kiko is one of our leaders in Philippines. Amazing individual, guys. Chris and Tammy, true 7-figure earners in the network marketing industry. Very good friends of mine that I've known for over 20 years, saw what we were doing and said, we have to jump on board. Guys, see the vision, okay? See the vision. 1.2 billion people using iCloud. 700 million people using Dropbox. And there are more and more and more and more and more. It's a great question. Are we open Christmas Day? We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay. And so forth. No, they do not have any special agreements whatsoever. Absolutely not. Completely false. Zero. They came in, they built their own team. Okay. I'm going to get a little upset and a little stern at that. Zero special agreements. They came in and they built their team. Okay. Got it? Good. Yes, we're open Christmas Day. Like Coach Kiko says, how can you guys put this into perspective? If you owned a small business, $9.97 wouldn't even pay for one employee at minimum wage for an hour. And if you have a small business, that's great. With this business, okay, if you owned a restaurant, your market is about 20 miles around you. 20 miles, right? Unless you're Emeril Lagasse or the most famous chef in the world, people are not going to travel more than 20 miles to go to your restaurant. With us, the whole world is our market. The whole world is our market. We have people in 143 countries. We're growing in India. We're growing in Philippines. Like I said, we're growing in Africa. We're exploding in West Africa. We're exploding in Ghana. Okay, guys, Ghana is typically known, and no disrespect to the leadership on this call, for people that like to run a lot of scams. Not with us. We have amazing leadership in Ghana, in Africa. It's like Robert says, it just makes perfect sense. It's the only opportunity where you really can't poke holes in it, right? If iCloud is offering you 2 terabytes of space and one account for $9.97 a month, why wouldn't you want to back up all your devices with 6 terabytes of space, 6 separate accounts for $9.97 a month, right? So all you need to do, guys, is go to Got Backup Live, join the team there. We are frictionless and we're growing in leaps and bounds. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better because we keep refining our software to become more powerful and more simple. So take action now, guys. Go to Got Backup Live. To our leadership on this call, to every one of you who support us on this call every single week, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Guys, go to Got Backup Live. Join the team right now because it's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay? No questions asked, money back guarantee. Uh, Jack, I don't know if that was for me. If you have something important to discuss, log in here. Let me show you one more time, guys. Why not? Let me share my screen one more time. Whoop. Oh, I just deleted it. Damn it. Okay. Just go into your members area at the clock right, top right, Jack. Just put in, I want to talk to you, Joel, and we'll go from there. So, anyway, folks, have an awesome, amazing, wonderful day, guys. The future is so bright. We are exploding all over the world. Have an awesome, amazing night. Don't forget Friday's webinar and Saturday's webinar with Chris and Tammy, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Yeah, this is Abhinandan over here. Now I request you that if you watch so much, I have watched it not one time, but 2 times. Okay, and there's a third time I watched it by recording it with the subtitle. Okay, so I want you to contact Abhinandan on the number coming over here if you watched it fully. If you watched it fully without missing anything, without distraction, without distraction, without missing anything, if you watched it and if you can see the big picture. Okay, see, I am committed to work every day for 12 hours for another 100 days. Today is December 10th. This was recorded by the CEO and the president of the company on December 4th, Wednesday. Again tomorrow he will have it. Every week I will record. Okay, but if you have recorded this, if you watch this fully, contact me on my India number which is on the screen. Contact me, save my number, save according to what you have displayed over here, and WhatsApp me. Tell I watched it, join in the link what I provide, and there's a system. I want you to join through a system which is a super affiliate funnel.com system. I've given you that link in the email. First click on that, then you join through that system this particular business. Okay, so thank you very much. This is Abhinandan from Bangalore right now in Miami, Florida, USA. I came here to USA on August 28, 2024. Today is December 7th. I came to Miami on November 21st. Earlier I was there in what's the place? Richmond and Richmond, which is in Virginia, and in Washington DC. Now I'm in Miami. I stay near downtown Windhoek. So you will get an opportunity to come to USA if you work with Abhinandan for 1 year time. Thank you very much.